Alright, finish that. Let's click off of that and come to our front view. See what we got going on here. This is the hardest part. The hardest part with doing the head is it's such an irregular organic shape. You really have to kind of imagine how this is all going to fit. The first thing I want to do with this is I'm going to go to Editable Poly, Hierarchy, Effect Pivot Only, and I want to move the pivot over right to here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, well, we can hide our grids now, is I'm going to scale this object, and I want to just make it thinner. I want to bring it into about here right now. Let's come out. And we're going to want to shape this a bit. So I'm going to go to Vertices, change this to Box Selection. I'm going to select all these guys and see if I can hide them. I'm going to go Alt W, come back to this side view, and I'm going to pull them in a little bit. So we'll go to Move, grab this guy, I'm going to pull him in just a little bit to start creating some of the curvature of the head. It's really going to come in handy when I get near the nose. Should come in closer. You know what? That gizmo's getting in my way. So we'll click that and we'll hide it with an X. So I can pull them down just a little bit. All of this here, this is where it's going to get a little tricky. I almost want them even up on the brow. I'm going to pull this guy in. Now we're going to start shaping the bridge of the nose, so we're going to bring that in about halfway. Bring that in about here. Bring this guy in a little bit there, maybe pull him up a little bit. The lip is almost going to be straight across. That's going to be straight across. These I'm not going to pull in. I won't actually start pulling in now until I get to about here. Pull him in just a little bit. Pull him in just a little bit. And in just a little bit. I might want to give him a little dimple in his chin, so I'll pull him out a little bit. Then pull him out a little bit. Leave that even. I'll leave these guys even along the bottom. And then for his neck, give him a little bump for like an Adam's apple there. Since I'm calling him him all this time, I'll leave that even. And I'll pull this in just a little bit. Okay. W, go here, W. Now I want to see what I'm going to do now. I'm going to change to edge mode. Actually, go back to vertices, unhide all, go back to edge, and change our windows crossing. I'm going to take these guys here and I'm going to connect them. So I need to create some more geometry here. One subdivision looks like it'll be fine. So now I'll take this edge here, we're locked in there. Let's pull this edge over a little bit. This here. And actually, I'm going to shift drag that. So I'm going to create a whole new edge there. Pull him in a little bit here. Halfway. And then him here. Right to where the eye is going to be. Come in nice and close. Edit vertex. We'll drag him to start matching up the shape of the eye a bit. Let's end a little here. And a little bit here. Okay. Now I'm gonna rotate this into 3D space a little. No. Let's go to our side view for that. Now I know this edge I have selected is going to be even with his eye. Oh. I'm in vertex mode. I want to be in edge mode. I got that edge selected. Come here. This guy here. His eye's going to bulge out just a little bit. So I'm going to move this a little bit beyond the border of the eye. Rotate it. Make it flat there. Okay, go back to move mode. Click on this edge. And I'm going to move this edge back about halfway. This is time consuming. Just this head is going to probably be about 20 parts. Okay. Now, let's select this edge. Shift and drag him up. Move him over to about here. Maybe down a little bit. And we're going to shift and drag again. Come to about here. Let's rotate that edge a little bit. To about like that. Move. Uh-oh. There we go. That edge. Shift and drag you out a little bit more. Maybe move you up a little bit. Rotate you. About like that. There's our 9-minute warning. I'll stop here and we'll continue with the eye.